1966 Volkswagen Double Cab pickup. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to swap that engine out for a 2.5 liter turbo, and then we're going to convert the vehicle into all-wheel drive. The reason why I prefer all-wheel drive is for the needle climb mainly. It's a lot easier to make it up the hill. You're not fighting with your power to try and get it for more points. So most of my builds are all-wheel drive. We're going to remove the bumpers. I think it gives it a sleek finish to it. No, we're not putting that spoiler on. It just looks terrible. There we go. So, one thing with the tires too is I like using stock tires for it because it doesn't add any grip to it. I usually make them as wide as possible and then I stick them out as far as I can. Of course, it being one of my funny builds, I gotta put 19-inch rims on a Volkswagen truck. I upgrade everything to it, including the transmission. I mean, we're not really going for speed, so I just upgrade everything. And of course, we're gonna put that drift suspension on there again. We're gonna make sure we have everything too. You know, if it was a drag car, I would have considered it differently, but I'm not looking for launch or acceleration. I'm looking for more handling, if anything, because it is a drift vehicle. That's one nice thing about doing your own drift builds as well, is you kind of figure out what you like and what you don't like. So a lot of my vehicles end up being a little bit similar for how I build them. I kind of build a base and then go off there, because every vehicle that you have, you're going to have a different tune for everyone, because not every vehicle rides the same. So I kind of just put a base tune roughly, and then I just tweak it from there for the vehicle. As long as I can reach at least 300,000 on a needle climb, then I know that's my game point. If it didn't reach 300,000, then we go back to the drawing board and do a lot more tuning on it. So right now we're just going to upgrade everything, and then we're going to hop into the tune, and we're going to take the needle climb out. So now here's the tune that we're going to go through. Tires, I don't overly mess with a whole lot of the tires unless I'm doing a fine tweak. Same with the gearing. Because it's a drift vehicle, I don't overly touch the gearing too much. So our alignment, I always go with the -5 in the front, and the rear, at least the -2.5 is kind of a starting point for this. And then the toe in the front, I like to have it stick out 5 degrees. That's just personal preference. I find I got a little bit better handling out of the vehicle when I do that. And then in the rear, we're going to adjust it as well. Again, this is just kind of a starting point, roughly. And then we're going to leave it at 2 right now. And then for any of our roll bars here, I like them stiff, so I usually go around the 43 mark. Again, you don't have to go 43. It's all what you prefer. This is more of a preference. I haven't really found a difference anytime I adjust it elsewhere. And now for the springs, I like them a little softer myself. I like the rears to be a little softer than the fronts. I don't know, I just find that it's better for me for my driving. The damping, usually change it to about 5.5 all the way until the rear bump stiffness. And then the rear, we're just going to go down to about 4.5 for bump stiffness. Again, use your discretion how you like it. Aero and brake, I don't really touch nothing. The acceleration under the front is going to be about 25%. The DXL will be 0. The rear, we're going to up it to 90 and keep it at 75. This is for the rear wheel assist now for my drifting. And the rear here, I think we're going to go about, yeah, let's keep it at 80. Alright, let's see what this thing can do. The first thoughts of the handling is actually pretty good, especially for being on a bit of an icy road where it's still drifting in the winter. So that might be helping it a little bit. It's taking the corners a little better than I thought it was going to. It's what we're seeing there, guardrail. I do like how it's handling. I'm actually pretty impressed with it. It's got quite a nice sound too for being a 66 Hippie truck. But the handling, I'm fairly impressed. Like this thing handles quite well. This actually might handle a little bit better than what the Transit van was doing. But I guess we'll see the final score, see what happens there. Overall, I'm highly impressed out. Now I got a big sign already. Perfect. I'm finding that this doesn't have too much power or it's going to throw you over the edge. It's kind of at that right amount. I feel like if I keep tweaking this thing, I might be able to set a new record with it. The potential is definitely there. And we're already past the 200,000 point. We're still at opposite town here. I think we're going to hit 300,000. Judging by what we're making around here, I think by the end, 320. Well, I think we're going to get it, guys. Oh, we're going to go over. We're going to get what we're going to get.
You have arrived at your destination.
5 for the first run. That's pretty good. And there you have it, guys. We hit 335,000 on the needle climb for the first run with this truck. I was actually pretty happy with that. I think I'm gonna go back and tweak it a little bit and aim for over 400,000. If I can beat my current score on there with this thing, that will make this all better. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next for a drift build. You get bonus points if it's hilarious, because I like making hilarious drift vehicles. I'm also going to be releasing one of my wheel spin drift builds here soon, so stay tuned for that one. Until then, guys, hoodle out.